When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons. And the Black Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Air Force's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Snags it over the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it.
Turning it on. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. On the move. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
Got the quick pass. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Power football with the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back, and the offense ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Now on the option. Got the first down and more. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. It's complete. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. He got a step and just dusted the field. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Goes to the option. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Give to the single back. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The quick out. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything.
Touchdown, Air Force! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
On the run from inside his own 5. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on him, and they're already off to a great start.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds his tight end. At the 45, on his way. Wide open spaces. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away. Looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Air Force. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Backing up and backing up on the first two plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
He'll let it go to the left. Touchdown, Falcons! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
49-0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick toss. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Air Force. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Fakes to grab. At the 45 on his way. Breaks free in the middle. Touchdown, Army! A great catch and run for 6.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The 40. Past the 30.
Oh, and that play had a chance to be a 4-point swing in this one. The defender recovered the fumble, and it looked like he was off to the races. He had people blocking for him. Great hustle, though, by the offense, stopping him inside their own 20-yard line and preventing 2 points for the other team.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. He'll start this drive firing. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Falcons! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Makes the catch. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half.
The Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. What could go wrong did through the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the 1st half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Shakes off the defender. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime, and in zone coverage.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Air Force. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Behind the chains now on second and long. The option look. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. He wants to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Falcons. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit. And they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. This guy can throw it. Finds his man down the middle. Touchdown, Air Force. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Now on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And
the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. He's got it down the middle. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Busts through behind his pad. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Gets it out quickly. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Air Force. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got enough for the first. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets a block. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Oh, he's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. All by himself down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Falcons. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But
and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll touch it dead at about the 40. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was.
Hits the crease. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Air Force. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get them on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you could tell they caught up with them to force the fumble.
Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. On the move at the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They're working that left side. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Turning it on. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Army has it back, and the offense ready to go. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Here's a heat. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Speeding down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to swing it on second down. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Now on the option. Now the toss. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Gets the back moving. Wants to pass it. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Right on the money. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Falcons come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wants to throw again. Using the quick game. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Going to the running game. Look out, he's got room. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, in the running game getting the job done. The Black Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The run from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. And it'll be down right there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Pressure coming. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Got his man. He's into the open down the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. He wants to throw. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. It's complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Direct snap. Finds his man. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this